Oh shoot, this is actually really good aperture.
What the heck?
No, it's just pitch
Isaac,
black.
come back.
Where am I? Tom, I'm lost!
Isaac, come back.
Tom, the power went out!
Isaac, come back.
I'm scared. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the episode 4 of the VC1 podcast. It's been a minute.
It's already been 4.
Yeah.
My God.
It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Tom,
Oh.
what did you do today?
Well, day went like this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Went to bed at 11, which technically was yesterday, but woke up at about like 4 a.m. All right.
Okay.
Went to the bathroom. Took a massive dump. Went back to bed until 7 o'clock. Alarm went off, and I was like, oh, I'm not ready to wake up to go to school yet. Right? Backstory real quick. Friday night, football game, first football game. I was screaming a lot. Kind of lost my voice. Sound a little
Nice.
weird right now.
Nice.
I want to try my best to not voice crack this podcast, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Especially if I try to scream, it's gonna happen. So, anyway.
Yeah, just from you talking, I can hear it.
Yeah, so I woke up, hopped in a shower, because, like, yesterday I, like, went swimming in a creek and, like, didn't shower that night because I got home late, so I had a shower in the morning. And then I went to school, and school was chill, wasn't bad.
Nice.
But today was our first day of after-school show choir.
Dang.
So, yeah. So we had practice for 2 hours, and then after practice, we had to stay to get measured for our costumes. So, it was a long day with show choir. Because we also have show choir, like, during our school day, so,
Nice.
yeah.
You're
I'm
already
here.
getting costumes?
I mean, like, yeah.
Dang.
Because, I mean, we don't compete until, like, we don't have, like, our first, like, even concert until, like, January, but, like,
Yeah, that's why I was like,
but we still gotta get them and, like, practice and everything.
I guess.
It's better to get them now than
Is it, like, do you choose?
a week before.
Do you choose what costumes you're wearing?
The director chooses what costumes we
design?
wear.
Okay.
The director, like, I mean, like, our theme this year is fire and ice, so it's gonna be something along with that.
Okay.
Like, we know it'll be something to relate with fire and ice,
Yeah.
but we don't really,
Fireboy and
like,
Water Girl? Bro, have you ever played that?
Yeah.
Fireboy and Water Girl? Holy crap.
I mean, if you haven't played that, come on.
Honestly.
Like, so many
Nice.
people played that.
I had a pretty boring day today.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
woke up at 9 o'clock, or no, at 8 o'clock.
Of course.
And sorry, oh my gosh.
But he's a little tired.
I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, and then I cleaned up my room a little bit because someone came to clean our house today because my family is coming back from the island tonight at 10 o'clock. So I will no longer have the house to myself. So next
Oh, okay.
podcast, my brother could just be sitting at his desk back there. It's going to be kind of weird, but
It's all good.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
So I went to work. Oh, last night, bro. So actually I'll say first, I got Nathan and I were gonna hang out with some friends on Friday night, right? Because like everyone's going off to college and university now.
Yeah.
So we're all splitting up. We're all parting ways, right?
Oh,
So
God.
I was already in Chatham at the time because I was working. So I just thought, hey, I'll stop by Nathan's, just spend some time with him until later that night when we hung out.
Yeah.
So Nathan and I, whenever we get together, we're like, what do we do? What are we going to do? Because there's nothing to do. So we just got in Nathan's car and just, we were going to go bowling, right? We went to the bowling alley. It was completely booked. We could not go bowling. So we decided to go to a whole bunch of like thrift stores. So went to Value Village. I got a nice shirt. Actually, Yeah, I'm not gonna grab it. Too much work. And then I got. We went to Goodwill, right? And we didn't know this. When we pulled up into the parking lot, it was packed. We almost had to like circle it around again just to find a parking spot.
Oh my
The
god.
Goodwill parking lot was completely full. Like people were even parking like in the
What?
grass and stuff, and we're like, "What is going on? It's like some special
Yeah.
event or something." So we walk in. It is packed in there. It is packed.
Yeah.
And I overheard some lady asking a worker, "What's going on today? Why is there so many people?" She said, "We're doing a a a special like deal day. Everything in the store is 50% off." So Nathan, like I overheard this, and Nathan at the same time saw a sign on the wall, like an advertisement that said like everything's 50% off.
Oh my
So we're
god.
like, holy crap. And we were just walking around, just
Yeah.
looking at the shirts and stuff. Nothing really interesting caught our eyes. And then we look in the furniture section, okay? And there's there's a foosball table, right? The corner's a little bit broken. But like it was $30, right? So I was thinking of
But it was
getting it.
15.
I was thinking of getting it cuz like $30, but I had forgotten about the 50% off, and
Yeah.
Nathan's like, "Bro, it's going to be $15. You get 50% off." And I'm like, "Holy crap, yeah." And
Yo.
we tried to lift it to bring it to the desk. The top comes off and there's air hockey underneath. So it's like, "Holy, this is a steal. For $15, you get an air hockey and a freaking foosball table." So we loaded it in Nathan's car.
Because I mean, like things at Goodwill are already like cheap as heck, but like
Yeah.
you add a 50% off. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people only shop at Goodwill too. So
No,
like
yeah.
50, for like if they have a 50% off day, like everyone's gonna be going in there for clothes and
Yeah,
everything.
facts.
Stock
Facts.
up on stuff. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
got a
awesome.
haircut. Got the fresh cut. I've told everyone every time I get a
Yeah.
haircut. They cut it way too short every single time. I
Yeah.
asked for 1 inch. I've had probably 4 inches. Now this is probably 2 inches. I had 4 inches on here, probably up to there. I could touch my nose.
Dang.
And I asked for 1 inch off the top, right? They cut freaking 2 inches off. Like, what is this? It's not the worst it's been though. Sometimes it's been like 1 inch.
Nah, bro. I've
like
seen
that.
dude.
It's,
I've seen it when it's like
bad.
bad. It was you
I
you
do
went through
not-
that one phase.
I do not
went
look
through
good
the
with short
one
hair.
phase. You went through the one phase where it was like so short, and it was like, oh my god.
Like, why can't they just like cut it
Yeah,
longer?
all right. Well, without further ado, let's move on to
Oh yeah, you
Our new
have
favorite segment.
something. You have something to share.
not yet, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh,
On to our new
what
favorite
day is
segment.
it?
What day is it now? I took a look.
Uh huh.
All right,
Uh huh.
the one that I'm gonna shout out to for today, National Lemon Juice Day.
All right. I gotta buy. Like, I keep saying I'm gonna buy this stuff. Like,
Now, me personally, I like lemons.
lemons are good.
I mean, lemon juice.
Lemon
whatever.
juice. If you,
I don't even have
you know,
lemonade,
like,
but
lemon juice can go with a lot of stuff. Like,
oh yeah,
like, basically any food. Like, meat.
oh yeah.
Like if you like squirting some lemon juice on your chicken, bro.
Good. Squirting some lemon juice on your fish, very good. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
like lemon juice goes with a lot of things like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
August 29th.
On Friday, when all of our friends got together, we all, like, you know how when you're at the restaurant they give you like a little lemon on the side of your like water
Yeah.
or like your iced tea or whatever.
Mhm.
We all just put our lemons in my friend Brian's cup, and he just had a glass of water, or no, it was Coke. He had a glass of Coke full of lemons, and he was just
Love you.
sipping it up. It was funny. But yeah, National Lemon Day. Who knew?
Yeah. Lemon juice.
Yeah, Lemon Juice Day. Sorry, my bad.
Well-
So Tom,
Yeah.
I know you've been excited for this
It's
podcast. You've been excited.
not
You've been looking forward to it.
I just need to
You've
share.
been looking. Yeah, he needs to share something. Okay.
So, two encounters. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have two stories from school now. One is like bad. The other one is like a little less bad. So, okay. So, context. School just started up for me. This is the second week of school. Okay.
Yeah.
Last week was the first full week of school. Okay.
Okay.
Monday. No. What? It would have been Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday.
We're in first block. Okay.
Tuesday
Got
the
4
23rd.
blocks. Yeah, we're in our first block of class. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, our principal comes on to the announcements. Guys, we're going to be going into a lock-in-place drill. Don't, like, give out hall passes right now, teachers. Like, everyone needs to stay in the classrooms. Well, we all thought, it's a drill. We're starting drills up already. Because, like, we practice
it's like
drills.
the first few days of school.
We practice drills like that all the time. Well, kids must have been in the hallway because, like, 2 minutes later, guys, again, we are going into a lock-in-place. This is not a drill. And we were like, oh. Now, no one thought that much of it, because just a lock-in-place, like, if there's a threat made, like, around the community, the schools will be in a lock-in-place.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
And everything until, like, they're like, okay, school grounds are safe. But nobody knew what was happening. And we were like, uh-oh. Well, what happened that day is, a student, a teacher thought they saw the kid in the building who was expelled. And if you're expelled, you're not allowed on school grounds.
Yeah.
So, in order to find the kid, they put us into a lock-in-place so the kid couldn't leave his classroom. It ended up being a false alarm anyway. But that was that, okay?
Interesting. Okay.
Well, then we moved to Thursday, okay?
Uh-huh.
And, I'm actually glad we waited a couple days to record this because, like, I actually have more information about it now. Well, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We are going... I just ate lunch. I have the first lunch of the school day.
Okay.
Okay. We go into our class. Our teacher, science, okay? Environmental science. My best friend's in that class. My other good friends in that class. We were, like, vibing.
Uh-huh.
She's like, guys, today we have a lab to do, okay? We're going to be walking around the room doing all these things. Well, principal comes on the announcements. Guys, we're going to be going into a lock-in-place. This is not a drill. And we were like...
Same week.
Same week, first week of school. Okay, here we go again, right? And we were just like... Immediately, my science teacher said, okay, we're going to come sit at our desks instead of walking around the room just to be safe until we know what's happening, whatever. Well, we're sitting there for 15 minutes, and kids start... My stroke choir group chat starts blowing up on Snapchat. I'm like, what's happening in the group chat? I'm sure everyone's just bored. No one's probably having class right now.
Yeah.
Well, kids are taking pictures outside their class window and be like, yo, what the frick? There's so many cops here.
Oh,
like,
no.
There was like 6 police cars at our school. And then we were all like, all right, this is a little bit more serious. So we were all like, what the heck's happening? Like, what the heck? Well, another 30 minutes goes by, and our teachers finally get an email. Mm-hmm. Hey, the police right now are, like, literally, like, the FBI was there. Like,
what the heck?
They had special agents come into our school, too. We were like, huh? Well, they were like, we're looking for a student. Now, them just saying we're looking for a student, to me, wasn't like, okay, they're just looking for a student. This was a little different. There was way more cops here and everything. That student, in some way, shape, or form, had to be dangerous, or whatever.
Yeah?
Well... we don't find this out until the end, but everyone's talking, and my whole science class, like, if somebody heard an update from somebody, they would spill it out. There was a lot of rumors going around, like, what it actually was, but they were just rumors. Well, the very end, once we found out that the school building was safe, they said, all right, so there was a kid who, well, this is what we heard, okay?
Okay.
The first thing that we heard was... the principal, the superintendent said our high school is now, like, they send this out to the parents because the parents don't know. The parents have no way of know what's going on until after the situation. Mm-hmm. I mean, kids told their parents over text because we were sitting there for like a whole hour before we got anything. This newsletter, right? It goes, all right, they have found and taken into custody a kid who they thought had a gun at the school. Instead, they found the gun in the kid's house. So the kid didn't have the gun at school, but the gun was at the kid's house.
Yeah.
So, like,
So
the
he
kid
could
got
have
taken
had
into custody.
he could have had the gun at the kid's house at school.
He could have had the gun.
What the heck?
And we found out a little later that apparently his sister is like she's young, okay?
Yeah.
And she was walking around her school saying, "My brother has a gun." And she's little. She apparently like second, third grade. She's apparently walking around saying, "My brother has a gun."
What
so
the heck?
that teacher, a teacher heard it and was like, "I'm gonna report this."
Yeah.
Well, we found out a little later that, because like this kid that didn't like stay with the cops for very long, because technically he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Technically he didn't have the gun, so he technically didn't do anything. But they had to take him into custody. Well, this kid posted on his Instagram story. He was like, "Free me, bruh," and then another post that said, "The one female I thought I could trust ratted me out." So we all thought he was talking about his mom.
No, he's
but
talking
apparently
about his
he was talking about his little sister.
Yeah.
Well, because we didn't know that his sister did that at first.
Oh.
But then we heard that information later on.
Bro.
So we all assumed.
Ratted him out on what? Having a gun?
Having a gun and like. So
what was he gonna do with the gun?
Well, that's what we don't know, Isaac. He could have shot up the school. That's the thing. That's where this whole thing goes crazy.
Holy.
Well, anyway, we all figured, oh, the mom must have ratted him out. But we found out later that, so this kid has a gun. Now, he lives in, like, government-owned houses, and, like, so his family's not living in these. And one of the rules is you can't own a gun. Mm-hmm. Well, he had a gun at his house. Apparently, his mom hid it from him. And then the gun went missing from where the mom hid it. Uh-oh. And the mom didn't say anything. But, like, the sister clearly knew that her brother had a gun. So, there's a really good chance that the kid could have brought the gun to school the next day or the next week. Like, we don't know if the kid had any intentions to use it.
Do you know where the gun is right now?
The police have it. It's in.
Okay. Okay.
The kid, I'm sure the police, like, took the gun from the kid. Like, the kid didn't have to get held by the police for very long because he technically didn't do anything.
I'm yawning today. Holy crap.
But, yeah, so, like, basically...
Jeez.
In a more fun way to say it, my school almost got shot up.
Bro, I don't think anything like that has ever happened at my school, at least.
Welcome to American public schools.
Well, a few actually, like, first semester last school year, there's this kid named Joey, right? And he's got, like, some mental issues. Like, he's, like, and he's made fun of a lot. And, every time he got mad at people, he would, like, growl at them, which was kind of weird. But for some reason, he really hated this one group of, like, people.
Okay.
And, I don't know the whole story, but he sent a death note to one of the kids in grade 11. He's, like, in grade 10, I think.
Yeah.
At this time. He sent a death note. he wrote a little poem, right?
Yeah.
And, like, something, I don't remember what it was, but, like, so they reported that to the principal, and he was, he wasn't expelled, but, like, he got a warning, like, if you do this again, you're out of here, or if you do anything else, you're out of here. So a few weeks later, this girl, he sent it to this girl, right? The note?
Yeah.
She, him and another guy in my grade, or in my brother's grade, but he would move back a year, or he was doing grade 13 or something.
Yeah.
His name is Jake, and, they were in the kitchen, right? Joey comes up with some scissors, right? He has scissors.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it started or why this happened, but he just started charging the girl with the scissors.
Yeah.
And Jake, like, tried to, like, block him, and he cut his arm with the scissors. Like,
Yeah.
Jake got his arm cut, and then that's when he got expelled.
Yeah.
He literally could have killed her with scissors.
I mean, yeah.
But, like, it's not really, like, his fault, though, because, like, I don't know, he's got issues, but...
I mean, yeah.
But I don't know, that's scary. That's probably the scariest thing that happened at our school. Apparently he's coming back this year, though.
Isaac, interesting story.
Okay.
But that's a yearly thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, like, the craziest thing that's probably ever happened at my school.
Crazy stuff like that is basically a yearly thing. I mean, like,
But,
this is
like,
the first
I go
time we've
to
ever had,
private
like,
school, too, so.
this is the first time I've ever had, like, a lockdown or anything in my school. But, and then, like, it happened twice the first week of school. That's why it was, like, really crazy. But, yeah, dude, American public schools be wildin'. And then this is just a real quick, the day after, okay, I'm, like, coming to school, right? I'm backing in my car, and I, like, sneeze, right? Close my eyes for a second, and, like, I open up, back my eyes up, right? And I press on my brake. Well, right when I press on the brake, like, I, like, slightly hit the person's car behind me, because I, like, sneezed.
Did they notice?
Well, of course, I picked the one car in the parking lot where there's still people in the car.
Yeah.
Well, so I go in the drive, move up a little bit, and park, okay? And I'm like, they definitely noticed they're in the car. I could see them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one girl gets out, looks at the back of the car. She's in, like, the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
She goes back in the car and sits down. Girl out of the back seat, gets out of the car, looks at the back of the car, goes back in.
And you're still in the car?
I'm just in my car. Just chilling for right now.
Did they look at you? Did they see you?
They knew I was in the car because it, like, just happened.
Yeah.
Driver gets out of the car, looks at the back of it, goes, sits back down. And at that point, I'm like, okay. Here's my thought process. 3 different girls got out of the car and looked at the back of their car. If they wanted to come talk to me about it, they could have.
Yeah.
I'm in my car. They know I'm still in my car.
Did you just walk away?
They go and sit back down in their car. I get out of my car. Somewhat slowly, because I'm like, listen, if they want to come talk to me, they can. I got out of my car somewhat slowly, casually get out, and start walking into school.
Mm-hmm.
I went through that whole school day.
Okay.
I was, like, kind of anxious, but I was like, I really didn't do anything wrong. They didn't come talk to me. Clearly, their car probably didn't have any damage done to it. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I come out, dismissal. They're not by their car. I get in my car, and I leave. And I'm like, am I in the wrong for that? I don't think so.
If there's no damage done, and if they didn't...
No, because I did look at the back of the car at the dismissal. So. Nothing was wrong with their car. Nothing was wrong with mine. I'm like, they could have talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could have talked to them.
Yeah.
But all 3 girls in that car got out of the car, looked at the car, and sat back down. So I left. And I mean, like,
yeah.
Hey, at that point, really,
no, that's probably what I would do too.
Like, I'm guessing at that point they didn't care to talk to me, and they're like, at least no damage was done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I was like, oh my god, bro, I just hit something. But I was like, you know, it is what it is.
I almost
that's why I don't back
someone.
in my car. That's why I don't back in ever.
Yeah.
Like, I hate doing it.
Backing in
like,
is actually.
Happened.
Everyone says it's easier.
Like, oh.
Everyone says backing in is easier than pulling forward, but I think pulling forward is so much easier. You can actually see what you're doing.
Pulling forward is so easy. I prefer pulling forward, and that's what I always do. Like, and I always have. Just one day, it was so crowded where I wanted to park that I had to back in. And it's like, I backed in perfectly fine. It was just like a little incident where, like, I coughed, and then it was like, I'm right there hitting their car. So, like, it was really unfortunate. Like, it shouldn't have happened, but, like, you know, it just did. And I was like, But like, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, this happens the day after, like, our school almost got shot up and everything, and I'm just like...
Tom had a wild week.
It was a really, really interesting first week of school because 2 lockdowns, and like Thursday, after the lockdown, it happened during third period. We have third block. We have four blocks.
Okay.
My third block teacher didn't make us do anything. Keep in mind, there's kids at lunch during this, okay?
Yeah.
So I got A lunch, okay? There's A, B, C, and D lunch.
Okay.
I had A lunch. I'm in my class learning. B lunch was still at lunch when we went into this lockdown.
Oh,
So
shoot.
the kids in B lunch had to go into the gym and the auditorium.
Yeah.
So they were like, shoot. Well, so C and D lunch both haven't eaten yet. So they had to extend
No
our third
food.
block class.
Oh
Well, they
my
had to-
gosh.
They had to
Really?
extend our third block class. So me and my best friend are in third block class. We're just vibing. So they extended our third block class so those other kids can go get their lunch. And the school legally has to give these kids a 30-minute lunch.
Yeah.
So that's like, okay, that's an extra hour. Like, so we were in third block for way too long.
Bro, I just leave at that point. Just drive
Yeah,
home.
I mean, like, they wouldn't let us. Well, I mean, like, you technically
Yeah,
could
obviously.
leave, but
Obviously, they wouldn't let you, but
yeah. Yeah, and then, like, my block 4 class was only, like, 55 minutes, and my teacher put the movie Inside Out on and said, guys, I know it's been a stressful day. We don't have to do anything. And it was awesome because of that.
nice.
It was a very interesting first week of school.
Yeah,
Let's see.
over the weekend I almost rear-ended someone
Dang.
too. So Andrew and his family went camping, and it's like a campsite 20 minutes from our house, right on the beach. So it's a pretty nice area, right? But it's on Lake Erie, so kind of a less nice area, because Lake Erie is kind of nasty.
Yeah.
But he invited me for like to stay over for a few days, or like just 2 days, and then stay the night. So I just got there, and you have to like have like a ticket to get in, like a little tag on the like the
Ticket?
mirror of
Yeah.
your car. And
Mhm.
Andrew's family had one, so they just gave it to Andrew, and Andrew just biked out of the park and then gave it to me, and then biked right back in. So you can like walk in or bike in without needing like an access, like a
It's
parking
basically,
ticket. It's
yeah,
like
it's a parking ticket.
parking
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah, it's for parking specifically, yeah.
Yeah. So I was driving in, right? And my window was down. I was talking to Andrew, right? And I was in line. The car started moving, so I was just stepped on the gas. And I looked over to Andrew because he said something. And I look back, and the car's right there, and I slam on the brakes. Andrew said I was 2 inches away from it. 2 inches away from hitting the car. That's probably the closest I've ever gotten to rear-ending someone.
We all have those moments.
I
where
was
you all of a
lucky.
sudden
I was
look at
lucky.
the car in front of you stopped.
Yeah.
We've all had those moments. It just happens. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, we're stopped. And, like, it's not even like you were being, like, a bad driver. You look away for half a second to look in your mirror. You look back, and that
Yeah.
car is, like, right there, and you're like, oh, shoot. And you slam on your brakes. Like,
Exactly.
it happens. Like, dang. Yeah, I was like, dang it, bro. Mailbox, person's car.
I actually haven't hit anything yet.
Dang. Yeah, I
Yet.
say. Hit him with the yet.
Bro.
honestly, 'cause-
When I was recording for my go-kart vlog, which I don't think it is ever going to be uploaded,
Yeah.
there was this clip in it where I came back from the hardware store, and I parked in front of my fence in the back
Yeah.
parking lot,
Okay.
and I get out of my car, and my car is like not even a centimeter away from the fence, and I didn't even know I was that close, but when I got out, it looked like they were touching, but they
That's
weren't.
awesome.
They were so close.
Yeah, you're like,
I
touch a little close there.
I'm pretty lucky
That's
when it
funny.
comes to driving, I guess.
I mean, like, like the mailbox, it was freak accident, and then like this thing, freak accident, like I don't know, like we all have those moments, like it is what it is, but
Yeah.
like both times it wasn't that big of a deal though, and like it was all good.
Yeah.
But-
Share your car accident stories in the in the chat below. If
Any
you
bad
want to.
drivers out there?
Any bad drivers? Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean,
Bro, so during school, there was like a beach volleyball team,
yeah.
and my friend my friend Andrew was parked, right? Not Andrew Pekornik, yeah,
Yeah.
another Andrew in my
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
I didn't do beach volleyball. I just heard this was something that happened. So
Yeah.
my friend Grady and my friend Andrew are in beach volleyball. So Andrew's parked there. Grady's mom's pulling up to pick Grady up, and she backs right into Andrew's car, and the entire front bumper just falls off. So Andrew and Evan end up putting the bumper in the back seat. They just stick it in the back seat of the car. Like, this is a tiny, like, I think it's a Honda or something. It was a tiny, tiny car. They just stick the bumper in the back seat.
That's funny.
And then Grady's mom gave them like $200 to repair it, but it only cost $50.
Love me, mom, for real, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny though.
Yeah.
Like, just something like that. It's like,
I really wish I like joined more sports when I was in high school.
yeah, dude.
Cause like, I'm good at like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at sports.
Yeah.
And like I enjoy them. I'm just not competitive in any way.
No, same. I'm not
I
competitive.
like I'm good at it, but I just don't want to compete against other people because
I was the same way with my like sporting career. Like, I like my whole time playing baseball, it was just always like a rec league. It was never like traveled or anything.
yeah.
Whole time playing basketball, just rec league. Same thing with football, just like whatever the rec league was, I did that. Sixth grade year was my last year of football because the only like really available thing to do for football is school football,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to play football for the school because that's competitive, and that's like big priority, and I'm like I don't want to devote my life
And
to
like
football.
I was working at like Food Basics at the time too, like trying to make a bank, and
Yeah,
like
no,
that
like-
would be a big barrier for that. But I really wanted to join track and field because I can jump.
Yeah.
I've
Hurdles, baby.
always wanted to do parkour, like ever
Yeah.
since I was young. Like even like in the future, I'm sure I will have like a parkour YouTube channel because that's just so fun to me. Like I
Yeah.
just need a GoPro and then I'm all set.
True.
But the reason I didn't join track and field was because like my friend Grady was in it, and I think 3 times a week, instead of eating lunch, you just run outside around the track. So like even I remember one day it was like in the rain, like the pouring rain, they were just running while everyone was inside eating lunch.
Dang.
Like I don't
Yeah.
need to be training for that. Like I can just do it.
For me, it was I'm just show choir. That's what I do in high school.
Mm-hmm.
For like any extracurricular, like show choir is what I do.
Yeah. The only sports I've ever been in, like on a school team, is curling. And yeah, we know the curling stories. And spike ball. Spike ball is my all-time favorite sport.
And your school did spike ball.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was like against other classmates
Other
though.
people. Yeah, I figured it was
Not it
against
wasn't
other
like
classmates.
across
Yeah.
different schools or anything, but
Well, no, because spike ball is like lots of fun. Like spike ball is a very fun game.
yeah.
I mean, like you can play it in the grass, you can play it in the sand. I mean, you can play it anywhere.
Yeah. Like
It's a fun
I've been
game. I
playing
love
it
spike
probably I've been playing it probably every week, every weekend at
Yeah.
like the beach with Andrew.
It's a
Yeah.
W game, bro. When we go down there, we'll have to get those 2v2 tournaments going.
Mm-hmm.
Me,
Facts.
you, Nathan, and Andrew, bro.
Facts. But Nathan's going away to Ottawa.
Yeah. Oh, really?
In I think he's leaving Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's not bringing
I
his
know.
computer,
He's going
but
away.
he got a gaming laptop. It's actually pretty sick. He showed me it.
W. Well, yeah, because I forgot. Yeah, he'll be going off. You guys are both freaking graduated.
I know. Like, what do I do with my life now?
No,
Actually,
like
we gotta have Andrew in
work.
next guest,
Yeah,
because we have big plans. Okay, we have big plans for the
I
future.
I know. I heard some of them.
Oh yeah, you heard a bit of it.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit.
We wanna eventually, when Andrew graduates, we're gonna start our own.
No, Isaac, I've got to ask.
What?
Did you find the car keys?
Oh yeah. Wait, I need to tell this
Okay.
story.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me
So
context.
late yesterday, probably like 4 o'clock, I was coming back from the campsite, right? And everyone was leaving. So, like, Andrew's family and all of his, like, cousins and stuff were there, too. So everyone was leaving. And, I packed up my stuff in the truck, or my car, not my truck. I don't have a truck. I wish I had a truck, though. That would be sick. But,
Yeah.
anyways, I unpack everything in my car.
Yeah.
I got my keys. I was wearing my bathing suit at the time because we just came from the beach and I didn't change out of it yet. So
Yeah.
my keys were in my bathing suit pocket.
Mhm.
And I change out of my bathing suit, and then I do my laundry. I clean the house a little bit. I mow the lawn. I set up the the foosball table so Andrew and I can play. And Andrew comes over, and then earlier this weekend, Andrew and I were talking. We're like, you know what? We should start our own business. Like,
Yeah.
that would just be so fun. But we don't really we want to start like mowing lawns and stuff, just to like jumpstart our business. But we don't know what business we want to do yet. We want to do it probably a remote business. So Andrew was like, Isaac, you still have your Chromebook, right? I still have my Chromebook from school, right? And I'm graduated. I don't think they'll probably email me if they notice it's
Yeah.
gone missing. But
They
I
might.
could sell that thing. I could sell that thing for like $300.
True.
Like, I got the charger and everything. So Andrew's like, you still have your Chromebook. You get your Chromebook from your car. It's been in my car all summer, so it's probably completely broken, but who knows. Yeah, I'm looking for my keys, right? I'm like, where the heck are my keys? And
Yeah.
Andrew joins the VC with Tom, talking about the business, and he wanted to get the Chromebook so we could both be looking and editing the same like Google Doc.
That's why he wanted the Chromebook.
Yeah, he wanted us to be both editing on a Google Doc.
Yeah, I mean that's smart. Both doing it.
But
instead of one
literally
computer.
just there's
Faster.
a chair right there.
No,
Set
I
it right
know.
here, and one person just type, and one other person just
Yeah,
say
but-
ideas. Anyways,
You know how Andrew.
I'm looking for my keys, right? I look on my dresser, my desk, my kitchen counter, everywhere. I just could not find them, and I came back up to Andrew and I'm like, Andrew, can you help me please? I can't find them. And he's like yelling at me,
Nah.
I don't know where your
No,
keys
'cause
are. And I was like, I don't know either. That's why I need help.
Because Isaac is like generally pissed at this point.
I was
because
pissed.
He's been searching for his keys.
And I had to
for,
go
like,
to
30
work the
minutes.
next day. I had to go to
And
work the
Andrew-
next day.
Andrew was just in VC talking to me about what they want to do for a business, and Isaac's searching for his
he
keys.
typed down this whole entire doc while I'm looking for my keys for the Chromebook that he wants.
Dude, Isaac actually got so mad, and it was awesome.
So he finally ends up helping me. So we're looking around.
Yeah.
We check the garage. We check everywhere that I've been.
Uh,
I even since I mowed the lawn, I went with it was dark out. I went with a flashlight and searched the entire lawn. I could just not find them.
oh God.
And I checked the wash. I didn't even wait for it to stop cleaning. I checked the wash.
Here's
I
checks.
couldn't find them in the wash. So I was like, where the heck are these keys?
Yeah.
So I finally just gave up and said, literally nowhere. I checked every single crevice in my house. They gotta be in the wash. I'll just check when they're out of the wash.
Yeah, because like where
So
else could they be at that point?
yeah. So Andrew goes home. We play a couple games of Fortnite, and I had to stay up, right? I needed to stay up until my laundry was done washing because I don't want to go to bed and in the morning hopefully find it in my wash. Because if it's not in my wash, I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah.
So it was 11:30 by the time my laundry was done.
Yeah.
Did not want to go to bed that late.
Yeah.
And I found them, right? I found them in my bathing suit pocket. The one that I checked before and it wasn't there, I swear. I swear I checked both my bathing suit pockets and it just wasn't there. But it ended up being there.
Oh,
And
God.
it's like a remote too. So I ruined my keychain, my leather keychain, and the buttons were still working, like the remote was still working. In the
That's
morning, it wasn't working anymore. Like, what?
Dang, bro.
So yeah, I don't have any working keys. I have to like manually go up to my car and twist.
Oh, you poor soul.
Yeah, it sucks. I can't
I
even
have to do that
pop the
every
trunk
time.
without. I can't even pop the trunk without like going into the car and pulling the lever because there's no button on my trunk.
I think there's a button on my trunk. No, there might not be. I actually don't know for sure. I don't really use my
But
trunk
yeah,
ever. But
I found the keys.
that's. I had to ask 'cause, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
you made it to work. That's good.
Yeah, I did make it to
I,
work.
I figured you made it to work, but because at one point when I was still in VC, you were
How much do you think that would be to repair?
typing up a text or an email. It's just like the key fob thing.
Yeah, it's the
like,
key fob.
So it's just a key fob. I don't think it'd be that bad.
No, I don't think so either. It's just like
I
a
don't
little-
necessarily know how they fixed that. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
I
has to
don't know how
correlate to
they'd
your
link
car.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I have no clue how that works, but I'm sure like
I'm sure
I'm
it
sure it
wouldn't
wouldn't
be that
cost that much
bad. Mm-hmm.
for like just a key fob, just because like. But at the same time, yeah, like we said, I don't know how exactly that would work. So it really just depends how exactly that would work.
Bro, count every time, viewers, count how many times I've yawned during this podcast. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, yeah, I found my keys, right? So the cleaning person came today.
You have a cleaning person?
And, well, yeah.
Sorry.
And since I was looking for my keys, well,
Yeah.
we just do a cleaning person for, like, one day a year whenever my family comes back from the island for 2 months. And I don't take care of my house and just mess it up and stuff. So she came to clean it up. So my dad wanted the place, like, as clean as possible before she came. But I couldn't really clean it up because I was looking for my keys. So after I found my keys, I went through the entire house and organized everything. And then I still haven't had a shower since I swam in Lake Erie. So I still smell like dead fish.
Nice.
So I go have a shower. By the time I get out, it's like 1 o'clock. And at this point, I'm like, it's 1 o'clock.
Awesome.
Why don't I just sit on my phone for another hour and 30 minutes? So I went to bed at 2:30.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my day yesterday.
W day.
It was a W day. Bro,
Dude, that sucks.
imagine if we still had online schooling. Did you
Honestly,
like online schooling?
Dude, I loved online schooling. And now, here's why, though. Okay, so, online schooling, they pushed the school day back an hour.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
So, and now they kept it that way. So my school used to start at 7, now it starts
Really?
at 8. Yeah, so they
That's
kept it that way.
sick.
Well, at the time I was like, this is awesome. We get to start school an hour later.
Yeah.
Well, and with the way online school worked is a teacher would put out an announcement. Once you're done with the announcement, you're good.
Yeah.
Like most teachers wouldn't stay on a meet with us for a whole hour and 30 minutes because that's how long the classes are. So most of the times I was done with my classes within like 45 minutes. Well,
That's
I had a whole
dang.
another 45 minutes just to wait for my next class.
Yeah.
And the way that my schedule works that year is I had a study hall in my fourth block, which is the last class of the day. So once I was done with my third block class, I was done for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of days that I was done with school by like 11 o'clock. So I
That's
would finish all my
insane.
work. So there's so many days that I was like done with school so early, and it was such an easy year because teachers didn't know how to teach online.
Yeah.
Also, Algebra 1 cheated the whole thing because I was online.
Facts.
They couldn't do anything about it.
Facts. No, yeah, I liked it and didn't like it. I liked
Yeah,
it because, like, you got to wake up literally 5 minutes before your class started,
that as well.
and you like once you're done your schoolwork, you can just sit and play games. But like we did it differently. We couldn't like, um, we probably half of the classes I'd say were video calls the entire way through. But if you're just sitting in a video call, why not just like boot up Minecraft and play some Minecraft?
No, yeah, you could still play games during it.
Yeah. So like that's what I did. Like so I was always playing Minecraft, right? That's probably what got me really burnt out because I played Minecraft every single day for like almost a year.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like
And
now,
go ahead. um I was going to start like a big old story, buddy.
Okay, well,
Just keep going.
unfortunately unfortunately for me,
Tom's over here having a stroke.
I didn't have my PC yet, so I was just like on my phone or just like go back to bed. But like, I really wish I had my PC, like my actual COVID year, cause like that would have been so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause like it's COVID, I'm like, okay. If it would have been if I would have had my PC, I'd have been on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, COVID ran into the next year when I had my PC,
Yeah.
and literally me and all their kids from the school would go into a Discord channel and be in a VC while we were all at our classes, and we
Uh-huh.
would just talk. We would just talk during our classes because we'd be muted, and if we had to have our camera on, our mouths were moving, but they didn't know what we were saying or who we were talking to.
Yeah.
So we would all literally just be talking to each other on a Discord call. So that was pretty epic, but
That's
yeah.
funny. Yeah. Um I remember like my first class one year was like technology.
Okay.
How do you do tech online?
On tech. Yeah.
How do you tech online?
You're teching
So
on tech.
like we were just like doing like worksheets and boring crap like that.
Yeah.
And
It was all
like
busy work. That year was all busy
really
work.
liked
It wasn't actually learning.
I really liked my tech teacher.
That's good.
I was his favorite student, I think. I
As
think
you
he
should
had
be.
said that like since grade 9. I was in the
Okay.
first class that he taught ever.
Okay. Yeah.
He used to be like a mechanic,
Ooh.
and I've always been his favorite throughout my entire high school years.
Awesome.
So I think like so we go to a private school, right? So
God?
every Tuesday after lunch we would do like a chapel, which is like I
Yeah.
don't know, someone would come and like speak
Yeah.
and stuff.
That's
Kind
kinda
of like
cool.
a sermon, kind of like in church or something.
Yeah.
So my my tech teacher said, guys, chapel attendance has been really small lately.
Yeah.
Can you guys like probably join the chapel today? Like, cause like not a lot of people are joining it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure, I'll join. Mute my
Uh-huh.
mic. Like, play Minecraft during it. Like easy. So
Yeah.
I join it, or I was trying to join it, but it wasn't working on my computer for some reason.
Uh-huh.
So I joined on my phone, and
Yeah.
it's there on my phone, right? I
Yeah.
turn the volume all the way down,
Okay.
and I just set it right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm on VC with Nathan right now. We're playing a server. So
Yeah.
I was building my house. I was talking about like, oh man, I need all the oak logs and the barrels,
Uh-huh.
and I had like a sugarcane farm at the time. So I was just ranting on about all that crap. And Ryan was a part of this server too, right? And he was in the chapel too.
Okay.
And about 10 minutes after I joined the chapel, Ryan joined the server, and in the Minecraft chat he said, "Isaac, mute yourself. Everyone can hear you." 10 minutes in, and I was ranting like I don't know what I said. I could have said so much crap. It's in front of like my entire school too. This isn't just one class. This isn't just one class.
Yeah, it's anyone who joins the chapel.
Anyone who joins the chapel. Luckily, barely anyone joins, but like in front of every single teacher. Every single teacher.
I wouldn't ever show back up.
Literally, I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
Nah, bro. That's,
And I stayed
I'd
in
be
for the rest of it,
embarrassed.
but like,
I would be so embarrassed, bro.
it was bad.
Yeah,
Those were the
that
times,
sucks.
like, oh my gosh, that was the worst day.
Yeah, then that's like embarrassing because it's like you didn't know, like.
No. Like, and I was
That's
doing it on
kind
my
of-
phone because I thought I muted myself, but then it, like, I've never done it on my phone, so it was like being all weird
Yeah.
and crap.
That's it. That is pretty funny though.
It is. It is.
Like that's really
I
funny.
was just ranting about like my barrels, I remember, and like, oh shoot, my
Yeah.
sugarcane's done. Like, anyone hearing that, it's like, what the heck is this guy saying?
Hey, my cane's done. Let's go.
Hopefully, I didn't make any like bad, like dirty jokes or anything,
Yeah,
or else
because
there goes my entire school reputation.
Well, clearly you were okay.
I was fine, yeah.
You get an email from a teacher, Isaac, bro. You be saying mad sus things. Like,
But it wasn't near as bad as Andrew though, guys. When we get Andrew on, we're gonna talk about that story.
dude,
Stay tuned. Oh my gosh.
it's just Andrew, bro.
Andrew's got some embarrassing stories.
I mean, Andrew just be like that. Though. Like, that'll be an entertaining podcast because
Yeah.
just I already have a couple of things to talk about with him, bro. Just because he is such a interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
He's so Nah,
But
bro.
yeah.
Nah, dude.
But
I mean,
I really liked online school. But besides
yeah,
that,
I
couldn't socialize with anyone.
no, yeah. There's definitely negatives to online school, but like I just focused on the positives that like the reasons I enjoyed it.
That's my problem. Focusing on positives. Like if I like see someone or like hear someone or like am talking
Yeah.
to someone.
Yeah.
I hate judging people. I'm horrible at judging people.
Yeah.
Unless like everyone else is judging them, and then I notice, oh shoot, these guys are right. Like, I don't like judging people
You are like that.
until I hear that they actually like. I don't realize the bad stuff. I don't notice the bad stuff. I only look at the good stuff of people.
You are very like that. I can see that. It can get you in some trouble down the line. Not being able to know who's a good person and not.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
it's good to be nice to everyone. Like,
Mhm.
like I'm like that. Like I have like some like really good friendships where I would consider people best friends, but I'm just like mutuals with a lot of people just because like I'm not gonna be mean to them.
Yeah.
Like I might not be their best friend, but like I'm mutuals with so many people just because I'll talk to anyone. I don't really care. So like I just have so many people who I would like. I'm like, yeah, no, me and them are friends. Like we don't talk very often, but when we do, like, it seems like we've been best friends for a long time. Like,
Yeah. You know how to connect with people really well
yeah, dude.
and relate to other people.
I just have that. I'm just crazy.
It's one of your gifts.
I'm
One
just
of your
crazy like that.
God-given gifts.
One of my many gifts. I think.
What is your favorite chip? Just out
Chip?
of the blue. Because I have this right here. Have you ever had veggie straws?
Veggie straws. I have them. I don't have them. I've had them. I'm not gonna lie, they're mid as frick, but they aren't horrible.
I say that because I have like Pringle veggie straws.
Pringle veggie straws.
Yeah, they're like veggie chips. Pringles. Yeah. It's weird. I tried them and they actually taste a lot like Pringles. They're green.
Interesting. I've never had those.
They're just really salty.
I don't know if I would be a fan of those.
I'm not really a fan of them, but
I don't think I would be.
It's something to snack on, I guess.
If I had it, I would eat it. Like you said, something to snack on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna like not eat it.
But what is your favorite chip though?
My favorite chip, I'm gonna have to just go with nacho cheese Doritos. I like them a lot. Like it's something I've always
just
liked.
The classic, like in the red bag.
Yes, nacho cheese.
Nice.
OG Doritos.
Yeah.
Now, my only problem with them is I get heartburn when I eat them, but
yeah,
man, it's so worth it.
I'd say
I really like them a lot.
No, yeah.
But if I had to say a second, I'm gonna have to go with some Cape Cod kettle cooked, just classic potato chips. I love those things. I could eat so many of them.
I'd say my top two.
Yeah.
Definitely Doritos Cool Ranch.
No, I'm a fan of Cool Ranch.
And you know Miss Vicky's? I like the Miss Vicky's
yes,
yogurt green onion, I think it's called. It sounds disgusting,
like
but it's actually really
chips.
good. It's actually really good. Sour cream and onion's really good too.
I'm a big fan of sour cream and onion chips and like even like salt and vinegar chips. And it's like
I hate salt and vinegar chips, bro.
Nah, salt and vinegar. Now you can't eat too many, or you're gonna be getting canker sores. But
yeah,
salt and vinegar chips. Salt and vinegar chips are very good. Like I'm a big fan.
I don't like them.
Interesting.
It just tastes like vinegar. I just taste the vinegar.
Well, I mean, yeah, for the most part, but like, I'm a fan of that. Now, if I'm at a restaurant eating food and I have French fries, I'm not like gonna put vinegar on my French fries. 'Cause I know a lot of people do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like that
popular
in love with
Canada.
it. Okay, well, people do it here, not as often, I'm sure, but some people do.
I have a story about that.
And but I wouldn't put like vinegar on my fries, but like when it comes to like salt and vinegar chips, I'm a big fan. Just like the saltiness of it all, I'm a huge fan of them. But
yeah,
they don't like make like my top 5 even, like, but they're good.
Yeah, my mom went to the States one time, and she went to an Olive Garden. We don't have Olive Gardens in Canada.
America. Oh yeah,
like,
Olive Garden.
I love Olive Garden. Like,
I do
so
too.
much.
Their breadsticks are so good.
Yeah, breadsticks are to die
Their
for.
breadsticks are crazy.
Anyways,
my
mom was there. I think she was like, I think it was when my dad was in school in the States, and she went to an Olive Garden, and she got a meal and a side of fries, right?
Yeah.
She's like, "Can I get some vinegar for my fries?" And then the waiter said, "Vinegar?" And my mom said, "Yeah." So the waiter goes into the kitchen, comes back with a big jug of like cleaning like vinegar. I found this under the sink. Like, I just thought it was funny.
That is pretty funny. I mean, like
I guess some states just don't do it, I guess.
I guess I wouldn't really expect Olive Garden, like, of all places, to have vinegar, really, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't, like, be like, oh, yeah, Olive Garden's gonna have vinegar. But, I mean, and, like, I don't know. Like, Olive Garden, I don't go there very often. There's not one, like, super close to me. But, like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Olive Garden just because of their breadsticks. Like, they got really good breadsticks. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, I like a nice pasta every once in a while, though.
Spaghetti. Delicious.
Oh, yeah. Really good, really good.
Very good, very nice.
I love pasta. Very nice. No, I love me some pasta though. Well, because there's one restaurant specific who, when you get fries, they always give you vinegar.
Yeah.
To put on your fries.
Yeah.
Like there's
like it's already on the table.
Yeah, like there's a restaurant close to me who, like if you get takeout, they'll put packets of vinegar in the bag, or there's vinegar on the table. Mm-hmm. And I know certain places like that do have vinegar always out, just because like people like to put it on their fries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, my sister's a huge fan of like putting vinegar on her fries and everything. I just never have been a huge fan of it, but
Yeah,
like
my older brother
I
likes
still
doing
like
it.
them with vinegar on my fries. I just
I don't think I've had
honestly,
vinegar on my fries in like years.
I just like a good French fry, a nice salty,
Oh
crunchy
yeah,
French fry. Like I love
crunchy,
like
crunchy or soft?
um, not like can't be like super soft, like or like get the
Yeah,
heck out of here.
it can't be like spongy.
And it doesn't have to be super crunchy, but like a mix
Just a
between
nice
both.
crisp. Yeah.
Like a nice crisp, not like crunchy, but like a nice crisp. Like I definitely need at least a nice crisp, personally.
Yeah, bro.
Like
On the so when I go to Manitoulin Island to go
yeah,
camping, we take the ferry, which is like a big boat. We take
yeah.
the
I
boat for
know what a
2
ferry
hours.
is.
I don't know for the listeners, buddy.
Okay.
I remember. Okay, first I remember one time I was at Rondeau, right, which is the
Yeah.
campsite where we went this weekend with Andrew,
Okay.
and I met this kid. Nathan and
Yeah.
I were there, and this kid was like with us, and I don't know where he came from. He was just with us.
Oh, he was just like chilling
And
with you guys.
yeah,
Okay.
and I we were in the bathrooms for some reason. I was washing my hands, and this kid was like asking about like what I did this summer and crap like that. And I said, "Oh, I
Yeah.
went to Manitoulin Island. I went camping." And he's like, "Oh, really? It's an island. Did you like swim? Like, how did you get there?" And I said, "Oh, we took a ferry." And he said, this kid was so dumb. He said, "A ferry? Like the Tooth Fairy? You
Oh God.
you saw a fairy, bro?" Like, he was legit. This was when we were like 10 years old. But
Yeah.
like, he was legit. He thought I had like his mind was blown. I just met freaking Tooth Fairy, and he was flying me over to the island, bro. Like,
No, that's awesome.
that's
bro.
why I had to clarify. But yeah, on the ferry, we there's like a restaurant, and I usually get like
Oh, cool.
a burger or like chicken strips with a
Yeah.
side of fries.
W.
Some of the fries are deep fried way too much, and it's
Yeah.
just crunch all the way through. And it's like
Yeah.
chewing on a crouton.
No, yeah.
It's
like if I wanted a
horrible.
crouton, I would get croutons. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Like,
Like
come on.
fries, Nick. They need to be like
my face
in
is so
between.
blown out. It's so bright.
Yeah. They need to be in between mushy and crunchy, like, and then they're like perfect, and there's just like a good fry. All right. Then they're just like a good fry, like on it, like I don't know.
Oh shoot, this is actually really good aperture.
What the heck?
No, it's just pitch
Isaac,
black.
come back.
Where am I? Tom, I'm lost.
Isaac, come back.
Tom, the power went out.
Isaac, come back.
I'm scared. It's spooky in here. It's spooky. Why is my camera just not loading, bro? I ruined it.
Oh my God, Isaac.
Okay, hold on.
This guy. You're back.
Just had to turn it on and back off again.
Dude, what
Classic,
if like
classic malfunction. Rules.
I was scared for a little bit.
I was
there.
scared
Like,
too. I was in the
didn't
pitch
know if you were
black
coming-
for a little
I didn't
bit,
know if you
bro.
were coming back, bro. Like,
Bro, I felt something like brush past my leg, bro. It was kind of creepy.
yeah,
Like,
no,
I was just in the
God.
darkness.
That's scary, Isaac. Like, I don't know, bro. You better check your room, bro. Somebody's hiding in their closet on God for roof.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, I don't know for sure, bro, but like, dude, honestly though, like, good French fries, bro.
Yeah. McDonald's fries are like mid. Not even gonna lie.
See, like, the only reason like McDonald's fries are like semi good to me is just because like they are salty.
They're like really salty sometimes.
Like, so since they're so salty,
I swear they put
I'm
something
just
in
like,
it.
oh,
I swear they put something in McDonald's fries that makes you want to keep eating it.
it's just
It's
that's
like-
what salt does.
Yeah, I guess.
Salt does that in general. Like, I was at doctor's office and like they're just like asking about what I ate for snacks and everything, to, like just just normal
It's
stuff.
just it's probably all has like sodium in it.
Well, and I said goldfish crackers because I love me some good goldfish. Okay, salty
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So like goldfish, the one side is like just all salt.
Yeah.
They said that's how places like that's how they do it, is they make them salty like that, and so then it gets people coming back for more. Okay.
Mhm.
And so since people are coming back for more of it, they just keep eating it and want more and more because that salt is so it just tastes so good.
Yeah.
And like it was interesting. They were like saying like how salt is like it's like a sensation in the mouth.
It's
and
sugar
it's like,
too.
well, yeah, that
Salt
too,
and
but...
sugar, I think, are the main, like, things that people like the most.
Oh no, for sure. But it was just very, very interesting how they were saying how like people will be like, I'm just gonna have a little bowl, and they'll go back for more because that salty sensation like in their mouth. But it's just a really interesting like thing to me.
Salty sensation, the way you said it.
Well,
it's a salty sensation.
Salty sensation. Like, I don't know. However you want me to say it, bro. Dude, let me tell you, okay? Today in school, I just thought of this just cause.
Mm-hmm.
So we make a local news like for just like our school, our high school.
Yeah.
So I'm in the class where you actually make the news. So like last year, I learned how to make the news, how to edit, how to make graphics, how to get B-roll, how to anchor for the news, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So then it was time to actually use it and like make the news. So I made the news last year. It's very fun.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it again this year because it's like the next level of the class. Where it's like basically you make it all year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then you just like do projects at the end. But
oh shoot, my dad's calling.
Brett.
Ready?
I'm gonna keep talking for the viewers. Or no, we'll listen to Brett, I guess. Like.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just sitting upstairs.
He's ashamed of
Can
me.
you just make sure in the garage, like, just clean off where that, because I'm going to need to put that bike, the thing for the truck, like the bike rack back there. So that cooler's in the way, and, like, because I had to move where the coolers are from where all your stuff is. So do you need all that stuff still on the bench, or can you move it?
I don't know, I have to check what's there.
Well, can you just try and kind of make room for the bikes? Like, just move that, because I'm going to have to open up the garage and bring all that stuff in, so if you can try and tidy it up and kind of free up that spot.
And don't put stuff on the cooler or freezers.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to get into those, too.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back around 10.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Bye.
Dude.
Bro, Mom Sank coming in there?
Special guest appearance? What
Mom
the heck?
Sank coming in there?
All of a sudden just came not on top of the coolers either. Oh shoot! Oh my god, I can't even remember
Honestly,
what
I didn't.
about,
Honestly, I didn't get a word they said. I was just looking at you.
You have to go clean off some things, you know. It's all good.
Yeah.
What was I even talking about, bro?
I don't. Something happened in school today. That just
yeah,
came
so
up.
we go to make the news. So like my job is to like set up the cameras, make sure like the audio's on so like you can hear the people and everything who are making the news so it actually gets recorded so we can go edit it.
Yeah.
So the first time we go and we record the news, well, me and the other kid who were doing the microphones, well, we were like oh shoot, we must have plugged in the microphones wrong, because when we went to edit it, it was like just the camera audio, which is like really bad. It wasn't like the actual good microphone volumes, and these are wireless mics, right? So we were like, dang it, what could we have done wrong? And like the teacher was like, well, you could have plugged in like the mic thing into the AV instead of the actual mic channel on the camera. And I was like, I know for a fact we plugged that into the mic. And then the girls who are anchoring were going to record the second time, and they're like, oh. And we were like,
did they
what?
just not turn it on?
They were like, we definitely didn't turn the microphones on. And we were like, oh my god.
How long was it? How long did it take to record?
Well, like, it's only like a 3-minute newscast. But like, through mistakes and stop and starting, each time's about like 4 to 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
To like record it. It's not super long.
Yeah.
Well, then we go to record it the second time. After putting away all the stuff. Like, we went to edit it, but like, we didn't know until we went to edit it that it was bad. So we go get all the stuff out, make sure the mics are on, make sure the mics are good and working. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, the teacher came over, made sure we were all good, pressed record. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we go and we look at the camera, and they're like, "Are we ready?" And the other kid working with me was like, "Yes." Pressed record. Okay.
Yeah.
And we finish, and we go to check,
Bro.
and he's like,
it's still
guys,
not there.
He's like, "Guys, you didn't record," and we were like, "You're lying." As we're putting away the stuff again, like the wireless microphones, he's like, "Guys, you stopped the recording, and then you like started it again, but like you didn't record the actual news." And we were like, "What?" So what happened was the teacher pressed record. The other kid went to start the newscast to actually start recording, and he stopped the recording, but he thought he started the recording. So we didn't get the news the second try. So here we go for part number 3. Well, we're going to record. Everything's working this time. We're recording for sure. The girl starts the intro. And then the other girl who's anchoring, this is the third time doing it, just starts dying laughing. And she didn't stop laughing for like 5 minutes straight.
Bro.
At the time, the teacher leaves the room.
Oh my gosh.
So the teacher leaves the room to go help the 1-year students who are in the library recording stuff.
Yeah.
He comes back in 5 minutes later expecting us to be done.
Yeah.
You guys are still recording? We're like, yeah. Somebody wouldn't stop laughing when trying to do the intro. In the intro, you have to be looking at the camera, but then the rest of it gets covered up by graphics and B-roll, so it doesn't matter. You can be looking down doing whatever you want. We recorded the intro for a whole 3 minutes of her. It would be like, "Good morning, today is Monday," and she would just start going and start laughing.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Ah! And like by
What's
that time,
so funny?
Well, it was the third time we were recording, so by that time we were all kind of like in a silly, goofy mood because we were like, hopefully we actually get it right. But well, we ended up getting it right. We put it into the Premiere Pro, and it was actually right that time, and we were like, thank God, because if there would have been another problem, the teacher was kind of fed up too, because whatever doesn't get edited in class, he has to we have the 1 block to make the news.
Yeah.
If something doesn't get edited or the newscast doesn't look good, he has to go and he has to finish it make it good before we actually let the school see it.
That's funny.
And so he was getting mad because he was like, "You guys aren't even gonna have time to edit. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of stuff for the news." And we were like, "Listen, we're trying." Well, I got to edit that day. Well, today.
No way. Nice.
And luckily once they finally did it, they didn't make much mistakes while reading the script. So there wasn't much that I had to cut out at least.
Yeah.
'Cause if there was a lot I had to cut out, I wouldn't have finished. But then we got the intro, we got the outro, we got the graphics in there, we got the B-roll in there. And I basically finished the newscast. There was only 1 or 2 things I had left to do. But it was a doozy. I was like, Monday. It was just such a Monday. We were all tired and everything. The teacher was fed up because he was like, "Oh God." I mean, it was partially his fault, but we were like, "Whatever, it is what it is." But everyone was so fed up. It was a Monday. We were all tired, and it was like, whew.
I'll be right back. It sounds like what is going on? My air conditioner just keeps getting louder and louder. I'm gonna turn it off.
Isaac, don't blow up. Don't blow up. Go blow up. Alright, guys. Today on the podcast, Isaac died.
It wasn't my air conditioner. It's just pouring rain outside.
I was like, what was it then? Why are you back? Oh, okay. Guys, common mistake. Just the rain.
Just rain.
Isaac, how do you
Holy
do that, bro?
crap, it's raining. You can probably see it.
We can see
Can you see the water running down the windows?
We can see the water a little bit.
It's
big downpour.
It's really raining.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I love the rain, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do like the rain.
I don't really like the rain.
Sometimes. Only sometimes.
I don't think I've ever liked the rain. Even when I was younger.
Really?
I was scared of lightning when I was younger.
Well, I'm talking about rain, not a storm.
Yeah, I know, but rain is just crap. 'Cause,
Dang.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do then? If you
get wet.
Yeah, but who likes to get wet?
I love getting wet in the rain.
Okay.
Personally, I'm a fan.
But yeah,
Like-
I don't really like rain.
Like when it rains outside, like I'll go jump in it.
It's just miserable. Like if you're ever watching a
I can see
movie
that.
and a miserable like sad scene comes on,
It's raining.
it's always raining. And it just makes me feel sad and miserable.
I
when it
mean, like,
starts
yeah, I guess. You're right. I mean, like, I can't deny it. I'm
Like
just
even
saying,
if you wanted to go outside and like go for like a skateboard, just can't.
you
It
could.
limits it. You could, but it would be very wet. It limits your possibilities.
It does. It does a lot.
It adds a
I mean,
challenge.
Yeah. Why'd you say it like that, Isaac?
Say it like what? What?
Yeah. Fuck you.
What? Say like what?
See, I kept my curse word counter to 1 this podcast,
Dang.
but you deserved that. You said
Why? What
no,
did I do?
because you said challenge weird because you wanted to say it like I do. Because I
didn't say I didn't even mean to do that. Did I say it like challenge?
Dude, yeah.
I said challenge.
You said no, you didn't.
I thought okay. I'm gonna look over this recording.
You said
okay?
it. Nah, dude, you said it weird. I'm telling you.
I said it challenge. There's no way I said it like a freaking Ohioan.
You might not have said it.
Ohioan?
You might not have said it exactly like me, but like you said it weird.
Hmm.
Like it might not have been like me, but you said it pretty weird.
Challenge. An extra challenge. Yeah, I don't know how I said it.
Like it sounded weird. It just sounded off to me.
All right.
Like maybe that's just because I'm an Ohioan, but like
Yeah. Ohioan.
general.
What would you call that?
Ohioan?
A person from Ohio?
I'm pretty sure it's an
Ohioan?
Ohioan.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's
No, I
what it
actually
is.
think it's an Ohioan.
Ohioan?
No, like I do like.
I'm looking this up.
Like
That's
no, I
whack.
am. I'm actually looking it up right now.
What do you... Oops. Call
What do you call people from Ohio? Ohio individuals from Ohio probably call themselves. Okay. Yeah. So
Buckeyes?
so Buckeyes
Or simply Ohioans.
Ohioans.
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
It's we like to call ourselves the Buckeyes after Ohio State Buckeyes, but also you would call it just say Ohioans as well.
Dang.
I knew it. I knew it was Ohioan.
And I'm probably an Ontarian.
Yeah. Probably.
That's pretty sick.
On God, bro.
Comment what you are in the comments below.
I'm a Ballsackian.
Alright.
And do you want to hear a fun fact?
Yes.
I won 2 games of Fall Guys during this podcast recording.
Wait, actually?
Like
You've just been playing Fall Guys this whole time, bro? Tom.
No.
What?
Not this whole time. Like I started playing like 20 minutes ago and caught 2 dubs.
What the heck?
Out of like 3 games.
Not even like paying attention to the...
I was paying attention. I was listening to your stories.
Bro, you're
telling
over
stories
here
on my-
playing games while we talk, and I'm over here editing hours afterwards to get these videos
Okay.
uploaded. Yeah, no, you should edit a video sometime. You know how to edit, right? You did it today.
Yeah, but I don't have any like I don't have a program on my computer.
Get my program. Free.
L program.
It's free.
L program.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to use your program though. I mean, like they're all somewhat similar, but like I wouldn't know how to use your program.
Wow. Way to
Yeah.
make me do all the work, buddy. All right.
And honestly, when we started this podcast, there was never an option for me to edit anyway.
Well, there is now. It's out there now.
You just were like, I'm gonna no, that's all you. You got it. No, like I'm just saying, like you straight up were like,
All
we're starting
right.
a podcast. We finished recording the first episode, and you were
But
like, all right,
remember,
I'm gonna edit it.
if we get big, I'm the one who got you famous.
big.
If we
Well-
get big.
Actually, we both got each other famous because we're both talking on the podcast.
Yeah, but I'm the one uploading and editing the podcast,
Oh,
buddy.
oh,
Oh.
I'm the one uploading. Oh, I'm the one editing. There's barely anything to edit in a podcast.
Yeah, but you have to like make thumbnails and crap too, and like the intros, and you got to cut out all the awkward silences.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's good for you, but like personally, like, I mean, if you
All
don't
right,
want
let's
to do,
just stop debating.
listen,
and
if you don't want to
call
go,
it a podcast.
listen, if you don't want to go through all of that work to put out our podcast, then maybe we should just stop our podcast.
No, we're not gonna stop our podcast.
It's up to you.
No, okay, we're not stopping it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you'll edit the videos and you'll put them out and you'll make the intros and outros.
I feel like this is like
Balls.
labor. I'm not getting paid for this or anything.
Isaac, at the end of labor, you have a child.
What?
What?
No, what? Not labor. Not labor.
said labor.
Not like child labor.
Child labor? Yeah. We're talking about like manual labor.
Oh my gosh. Manual labor. Not like
Well, you can get paid for labor.
Then why aren't I'm not getting paid for it.
Well, yeah, but like if we blow up, then YouTube will pay us,
Me.
and then you will be getting paid for it. Listen, we can
Okay.
split the revenue. Well, listen, we can split the revenue 75-25.
Really?
Because you put in more work, 75-25.
No, I won't do you like that.
I'm fine with that
60-40,
because
60-40.
I'm fine with that because at the end of the day, I don't make this podcast for the money.
Facts.
I make it because it's a fun thing to do with my friend. So if I don't make money from it, I don't care.
Yeah, true. Man speaking facts.
Or if it's not a lot, and it is what it is. Like I don't care.
Well, everyone, that was a good episode. Thank you for joining in. Hopefully have a
Yeah.
guest, Andrew on sometime soon.
On God, we can honestly we can just have him on next podcast.
We could.
Like I mean
Comment
like
down below if you want Andrew next podcast, and we will
And-
do that for you.
and if we actually have some viewers in the comments, comment down below what you prefer. At this point, you've seen one podcast with somebody. You've seen a couple podcasts where it's just us talking. What do you guys like?
Do you like
Now,
us having guests, or do you like just
Because
us?
like we're gonna have guests.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason you guys absolutely hate that. But do you guys want a guest every episode, every other episode, every 2 episodes, us by ourselves, and then a guest? What do you guys want? Because it doesn't really matter to us. Because at the end of the day, we're just chilling in VC1.
Chilling and vibing in VC1. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to VC1 podcast and like the video and maybe share with your friends. And subscribe to Isaac and another random channel right here.
Another one.
Another one.
Go subscribe or you are.
Are what?
Suspicious.
Are what?